Before we start kind of moving into the vibration of our intentions for next year, what I want to do is connect us to the light and start to get any extra energy left over from the past year out of the body before we dive in and move into the vibrations for what we want to create for the new year. So before we dive in, I would love for each of you to maybe think of one thing that you have a goal for next year, like maybe something that you want to achieve, maybe an income goal, maybe you want to meet a partner or have your current love life move into a better place. Maybe you have something that you want to experience, something you want to contribute, anything. Go ahead and just allow yourself to maybe start thinking about something that you want to create, manifest, achieve in the new year. And if you want to, go ahead and write that down on your notebook or in your notes, or you can just know in your head what you want to pull in for the new year. Yay. Going through your hello messages. All right. All right. So by the looks of your messages, it looks like I'm not the only one who was kind of, not ready. Last week somebody asked me, like, what do you want? What are your goals for next year? And I was like, I am so not ready to think about that. So any of you who still have some of that energy hanging, we will clear that now. So as you get clear on maybe just one thing you want to pull in, let's go ahead and first connect to the light. So go ahead and close your eyes. And go ahead and breathe into your heart chakra. And just kind of feel into that heart chakra, noticing that in that heart chakra, there is energy and space. So notice how the energy is vibrating, creating your bones. Notice your bones are made of energy. Your skin is made of energy. The tissues inside of there are made of energy. All of this energy in your heart chakra is vibrating at a certain pace or frequency. So just feel into that heart chakra and just notice all the energy in that heart chakra. In addition, you have old stories in there that hold a certain vibration. You have protection in there that holds a certain vibration, beliefs, emotions that haven't processed through. So just breathing into that heart chakra, noticing all the energy in the heart chakra. And just kind of start feeling it, how that heart chakra is filled with all this energy. And now just bring your awareness up into your throat, noticing the same thing. It's all made of energy and space. Just feel yourself gaining awareness of the energy in the throat chakra. Feel your awareness moving into your third eye. Feel that awareness moving into your crown chakra, and feel your awareness moving up 300 feet above your head, where you're going to see, sense, or feel a bright white light, a high frequency, bright white liquid light. And you're going to feel that light coming down from above and moving into your crown chakra, and feel that bright white light hitting that crown chakra, starting to penetrate anywhere you're holding blockage in that crown chakra. So if there's any heaviness or dense feelings in that crown chakra, go ahead and just allow that light to pierce and penetrate and start to dissolve any blockage in the crown chakra. So anywhere you've been feeling separate from your source of energy, we're going to release that. Anywhere you've been feeling separate from others, feeling separate from the world, feeling separate from your loved ones, just go ahead and release that, uncreate it, and transmute it. So anywhere we picked up the perception that we are separate from God, separate from the universe, we release that, uncreate it, and transmute it in the crown chakra. Right? Because how can we connect with all the things that we want to see, do, be, have? How can we connect with that when we think we're separate from it? So just releasing everywhere we perceive that we are separate from what we want to do and what we want to have, who we want to be with. Go ahead and release all that energy out. And then go ahead and feel that bright white light moving down into the third eye, circulating around the third eye. In this particular group today, I'm feeling a lot of energy in the ears. So anywhere you've got kind of put on energetic earmuffs, everywhere in 2021, there was a lot of things going on that you didn't want to hear. So you said, no, I don't want to hear that. Go ahead and feel how that put energy over your ears, and it blocks out whispers from your angels, whispers from your guides. Go ahead and release, uncreate, and transmute all of that energy around the ears. And let that light just really penetrate. Feel into if around your third eye or your ears or the motor behind your third eye, feel into if there is any dense, kind of heavy energy around, and let that be pierced and penetrated by that bright white light, and let it release and uncreate and transmute. Good. So everywhere I said, I don't want to see this, we're going to release that. Everywhere you put blinders over your third eye or your psychic ears in 2021, we release that. So go ahead and feel into everywhere you signal to the universe, I don't want to know this. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to see this. I don't want to feel this. We're going to release, uncreate, and transmute that. We're going to open your awareness back up. Because in 2022, things will be what they're going to be. And everywhere you're afraid to see it or know it or feel it or hear it, we release that. So everywhere we are building your energy up to be able to be anywhere and know anything and feel anything. Because when you have higher levels of awareness, you can actually be of service. You can function in the world no matter what the world is doing. So releasing everywhere you've been hiding yourself from awareness. You've been hiding yourself from knowing things. I wasn't expecting that energy to be so heavy, but I don't know why, because obviously this was 2021, right? I don't want to see that. No, don't tell me that. Everywhere we've been blocking out what we didn't want to know, feel, see, and hear, we release that. Good. Uncreate it, transmute it. Go ahead and feel into any fear that lies underneath all that hiding of your awareness. Just releasing, uncreating, and transmuting that. I'm going to hang out here for a while because the energy is heavy. And we need all of this awareness. We need intuition. It's one of the most important things in navigating the world today, because you need to know where to go to get the thing you want. You need to know who to contact. You need to get the intuitive nudge of what, events to go to, what places to go to, what people to connect with, what things to buy, what things to do, what moves to make. So everything blocking your awareness and your intuition, we're releasing, uncreating, and transmuting that. Good. And I'm just going to ask you, wherever you're at with that light in your third eye, go ahead and we're going to crank up the brightness of that high frequency light that's moving through your third eye so that it can penetrate absolutely any and all dense energy in there. Good. And now feel it moving down into your throat. So as we allow that light to continue bubbling everything up in the head, feel it moving down to the throat. And everywhere you had to keep quiet in 2021, we are releasing, uncreating, and transmuting that across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Feel into every part of your truth or every part of the things you wanted to express or needed to say or needed to put out there. Feel into everywhere you had to filter that in 2021 and start to release that filter itself. So this is not saying you have to go out there and broadcast everything. All we're doing is we are cleaning your filter. We're releasing, uncreating, and transmuting everywhere the energy got stuck. So this was one of the main things I was clearing all week this week, is there's a lot of things I can't say right now. There's a lot of things we all can't say right now. And so everywhere, I'm not saying that you have to go out and say them, but everywhere you created kind of a trap door, we're releasing the trap door and getting the energy out of what you have to say. Just releasing, uncreating, transmuting all that energy out. Good, releasing. And then notice part of the throat chakra is all the weight that sits on your shoulders. So go ahead and feel into how much weight of the world is on your shoulders. How much are you personally carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders? Go ahead now and release, uncreate, and transmute that. And let all that light come in. So we're connecting with the light, and it's a little bit more of a chore today because of all of the junk, all of the kind of dark, the blockage in there. So go ahead and feel around those shoulders and throat chakra, releasing, uncreating, and transmuting everywhere you learned as a child that you're supposed to carry the weight of the world. Go ahead and release that. So anywhere you guys have programming that says when things are heavy out there, I'm supposed to hold it, we're going to release that, uncreate it, and transmute it. Some of you have it's only one or two of you, you have your ears like really heavy. We're going to release all that weight on the shoulders that gets built up so deeply that it's covering your psychic hearing. Just releasing, uncreating, and transmuting all that energy out. Good. Take a big deep breath just in the top chakras, the crown, the third eye, and the throat, and start to feel kind of the wind blowing through, the light moving through. And notice how that light really starts to create an inhospitable environment for all of the places where you just decided, I've got to shut it all down. I'm going to stick to my little world this year, just releasing, uncreating, transmuting. And no shame in that. I did it too. So just releasing all that energy out. Everywhere I decided I don't want to know, we're releasing all that out. Good. And then I'm getting a couple of you in this energy of like, I don't want to say anything. So just don't let me know, because if I know, I'll say something. I'm going to release that. And that has to do with anything, you know, in any area of your life, in your love life, in your career, in your social media, you know, world, just releasing, uncreating, and transmuting everywhere you don't want to know, because you know you'll say something and you'll get in trouble. We're going to release that. Good. And just feel that liquid light now coming down into the heart chakra, starting to open up and penetrate anywhere there's dense energy in the heart. So everywhere you've been protecting your heart in 2021, start to feel that energy loosening up and dissolving and releasing and uncreating and transmuting. Good. Your guys' hearts feel pretty good. Go ahead and let that light move down into the solar plexus. So this is your power center. Anywhere you've been sucker punched in 2021, anywhere that you had your power taken away or you gave away your power, start to feel where it might feel a little heavy or dense or blocked in that that solar plexus, right where the ribs attach in the front. And start to concentrate that light there, allowing that light to spread into every single cell. And if it feels like it's not able to do that, go ahead and crank up the frequency of that light. Make it brighter, twice as bright, 3 times as bright, so that it can penetrate absolutely anything, so that it vibrates so quickly it can even penetrate stone or a rock. There we go. And now go ahead and feel that light really penetrating that solar plexus. And in that solar plexus, all the energy that is getting penetrated can now begin to dissolve. We're going to call up everywhere you gave away your power in the past year. Everywhere you're holding stories that I have to shut down, we're going to start releasing and uncreating that. So using your intention, allow that light to start getting into every crevice, every cell, every nook and cranny of that solar plexus, and allow it to start dissolving all the heavy energy. There we go. Some of you are even clearing from other places because your solar plexus has cords to your throat, to your crown. We're going to release all that energy. Good. And as that energy releases, I'm actually starting to feel more grounded in my body as well. So go ahead and feel that light now moving down into the belly, into the sacral chakra, and feel that light penetrating the entire digestive system. Notice everything from the past year you haven't digested, and feel that light starting to penetrate it. So it's just energy. You don't have to think all the time to process something. Go ahead and notice it's just energy. You can light it up and release it. So everywhere I'm holding on, I'm gripping to something, we're going to go ahead and start releasing it. And everything preventing me from processing, everything preventing me from digesting my reality, we're going to release that, uncreate it, and transmute it across all time, across the past year. Go ahead and feel it burning up, releasing out. And allow yourself, as you breathe into that belly, as you breathe into that sacral chakra, start to feel, again, all of your body is made up of energy and space. Start to feel all the space filling in with this light that we're connecting to, and notice it creating more ease in dissolving all the blockages, all the energy blockages, all the low frequency pockets of energy in that digestive system. We release, we uncreate, and we transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Good. Good. And feel that light now moving down into the root chakra, just lighting up that root chakra, sending light into the tailbone, into the hips. Good. Releasing and uncreating any extra energy in there. And feel that light now moving down the legs, down into the knees, down into the calves and shins, the ankles. Go ahead and let that light release any ball and chain holding you to the past, holding you to the past year. Anything incomplete, go ahead and release the ball and chain to the old that's in your ankles, and go ahead and feel that light moving down into the feet. Feel that light now moving down into the ground and all the way down into the center of the planet. And down at the center of the planet, feel into a warm, pink, unconditionally loving mother's love energy. Just go ahead and allow that pink liquid light to surround you. Allow your awareness to be right at the center of the planet, feeling maybe even for the first time an unconditional support for everything you want to do here in this body, on this planet, at this time. Just allow yourself, with every breath, you're going to exhale into it, surrender into deep, unconditional Mother's Earth love. And so even if you don't know what this love felt like in the human form from your own mother, go ahead and allow yourself to feel what you would want it to feel like or what you imagine it to feel like. Totally unconditional. Feel into just for a moment that right now it does not matter what you've done, who you've been, what you held back. Notice how none of that matters. This unconditional support is totally, totally free of conditions. Feel what it feels like to be loved with no conditions. Feel what it feels like to be supported with no conditions. And as you're here at the center of the planet, start to let yourself remember, oh yeah, the planet called me here to be in this body at this time on this planet. I was called to be here right now. I was called to be in this body. Good. I was actually called into all the circumstances. I was called into this family. I was called into being born at this place, this particular time, this particular moment in history. Feel into I was called here. Feel into the Mother Earth's unconditional support for your body, your mind, your energy to be able to do everything you want to do while you're here. And we just release, uncreate, and transmute anywhere you hold resistance to being here right now. We delete that, uncreate it, and transmute it. As you almost become filled up with this bright pink light, getting kind of a euphoric feeling or just a happy feeling or even just a memory. That's right, I'm supposed to be here. Feel the euphoria of remembering this as all of the resistance to remembering this starts to release off of your system, off of your body, off of your mind. We release, uncreate, and transmute that all across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Good. And as you're breathing in this unconditionally loving support from the center of the planet, go ahead and feel that bright pink light as though it were just consciousness itself, and feel that bright pink light coming up from the center of the planet like an elevator, moving up and coming into the bottoms of your feet, moving up into the ankles, filling in all the space, moving up your legs, up into your knees. Let this unconditional support fill in all the space between the energy of your legs, moving up into the root chakra and just lighting that root chakra up. Go ahead and feel that root chakra lighting up, filling in with this unconditional support, allowing the physical body to get the download of memory, the download of unconditional support. Good. What would it feel like if I were grounded into a body that just always knew it was supported and loved? Now go ahead and feel that bright pink light moving up into the second chakra, that sacral chakra, lighting that chakra up. Feel that sacral chakra just below the belly button, opening from front to back like a funnel. So that energy can leave today, energy can clear today. Feel that energy now moving up into the solar plexus, opening that chakra up from front to back like a funnel. Notice that all of those blocks to standing in your power, all of those blocks to remembering who you are, go ahead and feel all that blockage now able to leave the sacral chakra, releasing from front and back. Feel the portal for energy to leave open. And now bring your energy, your awareness back into that heart and breathe into that heart. And just allow yourself to kind of breathe in and out right here at the heart, remembering now, having your awareness on the fact that you are now connected from above and below. Spirit and earth come together right here in your heart chakra. This is where heaven and earth meet. Feel that in your heart chakra. Breathe that in. And on your next exhale, go ahead and expand your awareness of your heart chakra out 360 degrees around you. Go ahead and feel it starting to encompass your field of energy. Allow your awareness to expand out a few feet so that you can become bigger than all of your emotions, all of your thoughts, all other energies kind of in these lower energy bodies and the physical body. Allow yourself to expand your awareness out now 360 degrees out past the room you're in. And allow your awareness to connect with everything in the room. So noticing that everything in the room you're in is vibrating at a certain pace. It's all made of energy, as are you, as are your thoughts, as are your emotion. Start feeling yourself connecting with all of it, becoming aware of your oneness with all of it. You guys are all vibrating at a certain pace or frequency, all connected by the same source of energy, all connected by this light that holds it all together. Take a big deep breath in, and on your exhale, go ahead and expand your awareness out 360 degrees, out past the building you're in, and then out past the town you're in. Allowing your energy to connect with everything and everyone in the town. Feel yourself connecting with all of the opportunities, all of the money, all of the connections, all of the events that should happen, all of the ways in which you will be led in order to get where you're going, to create what you want to create. And on your next exhale, expand out past the state or region or province you're in. Good. Breathing in, expanding out past the country you're in, allowing your energy to bless and send love to everything and everyone in this country. Good. Allowing your awareness to expand out past the oceans and out past the planet. And as your energy and as your awareness starts to become bigger than the planet, let it move out into the Earth's atmosphere, eventually bumping up against the edge of the Earth's atmosphere. And then when you're ready, go ahead and just move out and start vibrating with the cosmos. Allow your awareness to be bigger and more expanded than any possible junk or blocks that you could ever be working with. Notice yourself expanding past all of your programming, getting bigger than even just being an earthling on this planet. Feel yourself vibrating with the cosmos, remembering where you came from. And as you are in this expanded state, you are able to see and know and be bigger than all of your patterns. And so in this expanded state, we now are going to pinpoint some of the energy in your body. So right now, as we are expanded, I am going to ask Spirit to communicate with you. And I'm going to ask Spirit to amplify and kind of light up, draw your awareness to a spot or an area of your body where you might still be holding some old blockage, some old heaviness from the past year that's ready to go today. So just allow Spirit to guide your awareness to a spot in or around your physical body where it might be feeling heavy or dense right now, or even just a spot you're feeling guided to look at or feel into right now. You can't get this wrong. So let Spirit light up a spot on your body or around you where you are still holding some old blockage from the past year. All right. And so what I want you to do is start breathing into this area. Again, you can't get this wrong. Start to now breathe into this area. This is where you're holding some old patterns or programmings that were ready to go today. So whatever this is what clears today. You had a divine appointment to clear whatever is in here today. What I'm going to ask you to do now, as you're breathing into this area, go ahead and feel yourself taking a breath into this spot. And as you release your breath, go ahead and sink into this heavy energy. And we're going to ask Spirit to communicate with you by putting a thought in your brain or whispering in your ear or showing you a circumstance. What is the scenario or belief that I'm holding here? What is the truth, the quote truth, what is it that I believe to be true that is still hanging out in my energy? Just allow Spirit to maybe show you an instance or show you an image or download you with a knowledge, or even if it's nothing other than a feeling, let Spirit open up the energy that's in there. As this energy opens up, what feels true? What feels true? Good. And what we're going to do now, feel yourself breathing into this. If there's an emotion, allow yourself to move into the emotion. If it's just awareness, just allow yourself to amplify your awareness of this heavy spot in your body. And what you're going to do now is you're going to bring a bright ball of light right into that spot in your body. You're going to bring a bright, really, really high frequency ball of light to that spot. And if it's a large area, just expand the ball of light. If it's a small area, just bring that ball of light right to that spot. And we're going to allow the brightness, the high frequency of that light to start penetrating everywhere you're holding this energy. And we're going to start releasing it, uncreating it, and transmuting it across all time, dimension, space, and reality. So everywhere I have lingering anger at others, we're going to release that, uncreate it, and transmute it. Good. Across all time. Everywhere I hold resentment, we're going to begin releasing, uncreating, and transmuting that. So everywhere I'm just looking at the field and I'm looking at what you guys are holding. Everywhere I'm still upset or resentful at others, we're going to release that, uncreate it, and transmute it. Everywhere my intuition kind of got hijacked, we're going to release that, uncreate it, transmute it. Good. Everywhere I was feeling unseen, we're going to release, uncreate, and transmute that across all time, dimension, space, and reality. And everywhere there's the vibration of dislike, we're going to start releasing the vibration of dislike. If it feels like you want to push through any emotion, please make sure you do that. Everywhere I'm still holding contempt, we're going to release, uncreate, and transmute that across all time, dimension, space, and reality. And I'm just clearing wherever I see the energy, but you guys are kind of releasing all the energy in that dense spot. Once you feel that area kind of cleared out, that means you've cleared this one thing out. And as I look through the field, I'm just going to release, uncreate, and transmute everything I see. And so when I see something on kind of one person, I'm going down the list here of the attendees, and I'm also looking into the whole collective of the group. But when I see anything, if it exists on you, it will clear. So everywhere you are not enough, anywhere you're holding fear that you're not enough, you're releasing, uncreating, and transmuting that. And everywhere you're not going to be enough, we're going to release that, uncreate it, and transmute it. Everywhere you've been vilified, we're going to release that, uncreate it, and transmute it across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Everywhere you fear that you might be wrong or dumb, we're going to release, uncreate. Anywhere you were left feeling stupid or anywhere you were left feeling less than, we release, uncreate, and transmute that across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Okay, everywhere you are worried, everywhere you're holding worry, we're going to release, uncreate, and transmute that. I want you to feel if there's any kind of fear or worry, we're going to bake that fear. I want everyone to go ahead and feel, and if there is any fear or worry, just let yourself indulge in it for about 15 seconds here. Go ahead and let yourself indulge in the thing you are afraid will happen or is true. Allow yourself to get present right now to something that you are afraid will happen or something you are afraid is true. Just breathe into it. And we're going to indulge this for 15 seconds so that you can amplify it and burn it out. So everywhere I am afraid this is true, I release it, uncreate it, and transmute it across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Remember, in your highest awareness, none of this junk is true. So everywhere your human body wants to hold on to it to keep you safe, we're releasing, uncreating, and transmuting that across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Everywhere I'm supposed to remember to be afraid of this so that I can be ready or prepared or protected, we're going to release that, uncreate it, and transmute it across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Everywhere I am afraid of like death or even an ego death, we're going to release that. Go ahead and allow yourself to release the ego's fear of dying. We're releasing it, uncreating it, and transmuting it. Good. Everywhere you've been unwanted, everywhere you've been shunned, we're going to release that, uncreate it, and transmute it across all time, dimension, space, and reality. And everywhere you're holding the vibration of being afraid of others. So one of the big, obviously, themes of the last year has been the belief that other people are a threat to my health. Other people are a threat to my safety. Other people are a threat to my life. Other people are a threat to my whole reality, right? Everywhere you're giving your power away to others, we're going to release that, uncreate it, and transmute it across all time, dimension, space, and reality. This has been an illusion. You are always creating your reality. So releasing, uncreating everywhere you bought into the mass belief that others are creating your reality. We release that, uncreate it, and transmute it across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Go ahead and feel all the energy releasing everywhere I've been giving my power away. I release that. Good. Everywhere I've been giving my power to social media, people on social media, we're going to release, uncreate, and transmute that. So everywhere, you know, you can be in your big awareness and then somebody brings something in and it contracts you. Everywhere they have the power to do that, we're releasing that. And I'm going to ask Spirit to start amplifying any energy that makes me susceptible or vulnerable to buying into all that noise. We're going to ask that to come up, and I'm feeling a lot of that on your shoulders. So releasing, uncreating, and transmuting. So what that tells me is that some of you might be thinking, you might have the weight of other people's opinions on your shoulders. Go ahead and release that, uncreate it, and transmute it across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Good. So everywhere we hold on to any perceptions that have us separate from source, right? Anywhere we hold perceptions that we are separate from health, that we are separate from abundance, that we are separate from love, anywhere we've separated from our source of all of those things, we release that perception of separation. We delete, we uncreate, and we transmute across all time, dimension, space, and reality. There we go. Breathing into your body. I want you all to start feeling again. I'm going to ask Spirit to guide you to where it feels most dense in this exact moment. So as we are bringing more light into your body and we are connecting you with the universe and the natural ways that the universe wants to work for you, I'm going to ask Spirit to light up one of the places in your body that's holding dense blockage to aligning with kind of universal law, the way that the laws of the universe, the way the universe is working. I'm going to ask Spirit to light up somewhere in your body where you still feel dense energy. All right, and so where am I holding blockage to just kind of surrendering into the natural way that the universe wants to work, where things can be easy and things can be aligned? And go ahead and again, bring a bright ball of light into this area and allow that light to start penetrating this dense energy. And as this energy starts to get penetrated, I'm just going to kind of, again, read the field. Everywhere I'm not okay, we're going to release that. Everywhere your brain might send a signal to your body, we're not okay. I'm not okay. We're not safe. We're releasing, uncreating, and transmuting that across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Okay. Let me just continue. I'm just going to look at who's here. I'm just going to kind of look down the list of attendees. I'm going to look, okay, what else is here? I'm afraid I can't do it. We're going to release that, uncreate it, and transmute it. So everywhere we've got old programming that says, I'm afraid I can't do it. I'm afraid I can't make it happen. We release, uncreate, and transmute that. Okay. And then anywhere in your root chakra, anywhere in that tailbone that you are kind of still resisting being a part of this planet, we're going to release that, uncreate it, and transmute it across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Whew, good. I'm just releasing. I'm just going to pull out, uncreate, transmute everywhere I'm holding programming from mom or dad that says I have to fall in line. We're going to release that, uncreate it, and transmute it. So basically, like, as little kids, we come in and we adapt to how mom and dad are teaching us that the world works, right? And that keeps us, we adapt to that because it keeps us safe to function in our household, right? So anywhere you're still holding some of their rules that are actually limiting you in the real world, we're going to release that, uncreate it, and transmute it. The main one coming up in the field right now is just this belief that I am not safe. So we're going to release that. So everywhere I have to be careful, or I am not safe, I release that. So to be clear, as always, I'm not taking away your ability to discern what to do to stay safe. What we're doing is we're releasing the belief that you're not safe. So just releasing, uncreating, and transmuting everywhere I am not safe. Good. Go ahead and keep breathing in. Again, noticing that as energy clears from your body, all of that space that you just cleared from can now fill up with all this light. So keep breathing in and spreading all of this light, this divine light. Feel your connection with the source of all energy. Feel your connection with the universe, filling in all that space that we've just cleared from. Keep breathing in. What's happening now is that we're creating an inhospitable environment for all of your junk, right? It's really important to stay really expanded and aware because the world can get really hairy. It can get really dense. What's happening on the overall right now is that everything's contracting because old paradigms are clearing. Old The old world is crumbling. It sucks. It's scary. It is hard. And so everything within you that's still adapted to the old world, every part within you that's still holding on, go ahead and allow it to just combust, allow it to release, allow it to dissolve. And everywhere you're resisting the old world, we're going to release that. And everywhere you're even resisting the new world, we're going to release that. Go ahead and allow everywhere you are resisting the change, let that all start to release in your body. Everywhere there's a belief that this has to be hectic, we're releasing, uncreating, and transmuting. Every single one of you is contributing to the ascension of the planet by being here right now today. So feel into how it's our energy, it's our alignment with the old way, it's our alignment with the old world, with the old paradigms that's keeping it in place. So as we release all of our alignment with it, we all get to move smoothly into the new world. So each of us does our work. So go ahead and release, uncreate, and transmute. Everywhere you're resisting any additional clearing, go ahead and release that, uncreate it, and transmute that across all time, dimension, space, and reality. I've had people ask before, people who've done my energy upgrade program, I've had people say, like, is it possible to block out clearings from happening? And the answer is yes. So everywhere you are blocking clearing from being able to happen, just through your belief that you can't clear, or through your fear that you can't clear, go ahead and release that. Uncreate it, transmute it across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Oh, breathe into that body, feel into all of the chaos still left over. Start to notice everything in your body that resonated with the old world or the old year, everything that is still afraid that you're not going to be safe. We're going to release that, uncreate it, and transmute it across all time, dimension, space, and reality. Again, so as you're aware now, you start to see how you were a vibrational match for all the things you've always experienced, all the things from the last year. As we start to face that, as we start to release all of our alignment with creating all of that, we can now start to move into something new. So as you breathe into that body, once again, start to feel everywhere. Again, your body is made of energy and space. Start to feel into all the energy you just cleared, all the spaces you just cleared from. Feel all that space getting filled with this light. And just breathe into all this light, allowing all of the remaining blockage to go. Good. Just breathing all that out, releasing. Again, if you feel any additional kind of energy or thoughts or emotions, allow yourself to lean into it and release, uncreate, and transmute. Start to feel into that light. Allow your awareness now to only be on this light. Allow all the blockage and the dense energy to kind of continue clearing by default as we keep going, as we continue on. And right now, so remember, you're on the scale of vibrations, everything from 0 to 1,000, from shame all the way to complete enlightenment. All of the vibrations are available to you in every single moment. And your body's always going to be holding little pockets of all these vibrations. And your experience in your life is going to depend on which channel you are tuned into, which vibration you decide to tune into. So think about it. Like, so think of a TV, right? A TV, there's a TV, right? There's a box, and you can change what you see just based on what frequency you dial into. Every time you change the channel, the TV dials into a different frequency. And you can do that. You can be that TV, right? I got great analogies all day. Here we go. So you can be a frequency emitting to the world, and it can be different just based on your choice, just on your awareness of what frequency you want to emit out into the world. So what we're going to do now, as you think of that one thing or one of the things that you want to create or achieve this year, we're going to start dialing into the frequency that you need to be holding, that you need to be emitting, the signal you need to be putting out in order to be a vibrational match for that experience. So I want you to think of that one thing you want to create or achieve this year, whether that is just a feeling you want to live with this year, or a specific goal or an intention, or a scenario you want to be in, or an experience you want to have. I want you to start feeling into what that is, right? If you want to, go ahead and tell me in the chat box if you're here live. Start to feel into that, one of the things that you want to achieve or experience this year. And all I want you to do is start to breathe in and notice that there is a dimension where this reality is already here and available. So feel this reality where you already have this, or you're already doing this, or you already are this. Feel that reality existing right alongside of you. It's always been here in a different dimension. You just have to tune into the right frequency to let it slip into your 3D physical experience. So this isn't make-believe, right? This is vibration. This is the law of vibration. The universal law of vibration states that you're always experiencing a physical world that's an exact match to your state of consciousness. Reality always matches the current vibration and state of being that you're operating with. So in order to see a shift in the new year, we must shift your vibration in the 3D vibration, the human, the person, the matter, the physical matter, into a state where the shift has already taken place. You must be holding the vibration of the future version of you who already has this creation or this achievement or this result here right now. So what I want you to do, close your eyes if you'd like, and start to generate an emotional reaction to this reality. So when this thing is here, or when this goal is already achieved, or when this person you want to love is here, or when this money goal is met, feel this reality right here, right now. Feel how you've just tapped into the dimension where it's already happened, and start reacting to it with your 3D physical body. Start to feel your whole body reacting with the emotion of excitement or gratitude or whatever it is that you're feeling as it's here. Feel your body reacting to the reality. Right? So your body is always going to be reacting. Your vibration is always going to be reacting to what your mind thinks is happening. Right? So some of you have done that test where if someone said, hey, imagine that you just licked a lemon, your whole body will react like, ooh, sour, right? Feel your whole body reacting to the reality of your goal or your dream or your intention being right here, right now. Good. I love these. Oh, thank you guys for sharing these. And go ahead and feel what it feels like. Some of you might be feeling relief. I see someone said get out of debt. Go ahead and feel the relief. Allow yourself to create a reaction. So you will always be a vibrational match to the reality that you're currently reacting to. Again, the law of vibration. You're always going to be a vibrational match to what you are reacting to. So as you generate the reaction to the new reality, start to feel how you are becoming a vibrational match for the new reality. And because of this, now all the circumstances out in the world that match you here will start to pile up and come into your 3D experiences. And now we want to really ground this in. And so what you're going to do next, as you're generating and as you're feeling the emotional reaction to this reality, now what you're going to do is you're going to start to think the thoughts that you're having in reaction to this reality being right here, right now. So what are you thinking? What thoughts are you having? Go ahead and write them down if you'd like, because you're going to want to make sure you think these all the time. I'm so happy and grateful this is here. I love this. This was so easy. This makes my life so comfortable. Good. And I would love to have you guys write into me. Let me know the new thoughts you're generating and affirming over and over and over again as this reality is here now. So one thing that happened to me this year, I had an intuitive nudge to make certain investments. I made those investments, paid off wildly well. And I remember sitting there just having an affirmation tangent that was real and in a real reaction to a real reality. And I remember thinking I should record these affirmations because they're my true reality right now. And so I actually have recorded those affirmations and I'm going to pass those along next year in one of my programs. But feel what it feels like if you were already experiencing this and you were just affirming something like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. I love this reality. This is happening. And I can do this now. And I am doing this now. And I have this now. So feel all those things you're thinking and continue to generate this reaction. Start to feel, I am grounded. I'm loved. I'm feeling like I'm in flow. I'm feeling free. I'm feeling excitement. We are rocking this. Good. I feel purpose. Life is flowing. Everything gets to be easy. Yes, I knew I could do it. I knew I would achieve this. Yes. Got peace while I'm doing this. Oh, feel into, and it's not just this energy of I can do it. It's I did it, right? Not just this energy of it's going to happen. It happened, right? Feel the difference in vibration. If you're in the energy of like, this will happen, then it's always in the future. If you're in the vibration, it happened, then you're a vibrational match, and the 3D reality can match you up to that experience. Good. So just breathing in. And as you're thinking about the version of you, as you are now generating the vibration of the version of you who's already created what you want for 2022, what I want you to do now is choose one word that embodies the energy, the vibration of what you want to hold and emit into the world. Go ahead and choose one word that holds you in resonance with this vibration or anchors it in for you, reminds you of this feeling you're having right now, so that when you think of this word, you can always pull up this vibration immediately, and it makes you a closer vibrational match for your fulfilled intention. So close your eyes and sit in silence. I'm going to give you a minute. So allow this word to come into you. Just let it come through you. You're going to take this next full minute and breathe in and out. Just take as much time as you need for the right word to hit you. And you have some time. So if you shuffle around a bit, that's great. Just play with the energy until the right word lands. What I find is that sometimes some of the first ones you think might be the ones, but it might take, you might shuffle around a bit, and you're not locked into anything that you decide right now. You can kind of play with this, but once that word comes through, if you've already got it, let it pulsate through your veins. Let it almost become the blood that runs through your veins. Let yourself feel what it feels like to be 100% aligned with the energy of this word. Good. Ooh, good words. Good words. Some of you are sharing your words with me, and I love these. Good. Let it pulsate through you. Remember, you are always creating your vibration. You always have the ability, the power to tune into a specific vibration and hold it in your body and mind. So right now, again, you're letting yourself generate the vibration of this word. Let yourself become the energy that vibrates at this exact pace or frequency. So a lot of the energy work that we do kind of revolves around the scale of consciousness and how every single thing has a specific vibration that you can dial into. Go ahead and feel yourself dialing into the specific frequency of this word. Kind of think of it like this. If somebody bottled this vibration up and you drank it in from head to toe, and you could only ever emit this signal from your consciousness, what would that feel like? And start to feel into, get a preview. What does life look like when this is all you vibrate, when this is what you hold 24/7? What does your life look like? Start to feel into the version of you that is experiencing life from here. If all of you was this vibration, was this word. Good. And on your next breath, what you're going to do is you're going to exhale this vibration outward, and you're going to spread it across the room you're in. Let this signal emit out into the town you're in. If you want, go ahead and send this signal to another town that you plan on visiting, or another town where something is waiting for you or someone is waiting for you. If you want, send this signal to the entire planet, maybe even beyond. Who knows, right? Go ahead and just start sending the signal out. And what happens is that everything that can possibly come into your life to keep you here, every opportunity, every person, every experience that's going to resonate with the vibration that you're holding now, can now be attracted into your space, into your 3D life experience, right? So as you become that vibrational match completely, notice how the 3D world is going to match all the energy you hold in your 3D self, right? So as you've anchored this vibration into your body and into your mind, into your emotions, notice the 3D world now sees it from you. Some people always want to manifest out in outside of their body. You got to get this energy in your body. Breathe it through your bones, breathe it through your veins. Good. So everything that's going to keep you here, all the 3D circumstances, all the people that are going to keep you here start to resonate with this energy, and they start to become attracted into your 3D life. And in addition, Because you're holding this vibration now, you actually become repellent to anything that's out of harmony with this. So let's say you're holding the vibration of peace. What's going to happen when you fully embody and totally are a tuning fork and vibration of peace, you repel anything that conflicts with that. So this is actually the universal law of repulsion. So a lot of you know about the law of attraction. It has a counterpart, the law of repulsion, right? So you're going to naturally repel anything that's out of harmony with the vibration you're holding. It can't fit into your experience. So by filling up and, you know, allowing yourself to completely fill up with the vibration of this word, this vibration, what I want you to do now is start to notice if there's any heavy spots in your physical body that are lighting up right now, because this is going to be old programming trying to wiggle its way out, right? If you fill yourself 100% with the vibration of this new word or this new energy, what's going to happen is as you hold this new vibration, you're creating an inhospitable environment for all the thoughts, beliefs, emotions, and patterns that go against it. So feel all that old energy coming to the surface, and we're going to now transmute that. Everywhere I've been out of alignment with this vibration, everywhere I believe I can't have it, or everywhere I believe the way the universe is working is without this, we release that, uncreate it, and transmute it, and go ahead and allow the vibration of your word to now fill all of the space in your body, allowing it to fill in all of the space of the blocks that we cleared today. And take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, you're going to feel a permanent vibrational shift. And if it hasn't yet, go ahead and feel it locking in 3, 2, 1. Feel that permanent shift locking in. And if you haven't already, and if you feel called to, please share your word. I'm just going to, you know, I'll share it with the group, and we'll all hold space for you to embody this word this year. Good. Harmony. Good. Rapture, content, strength, passion, power, fly, in the now, connected, magical, freedom. Good. Real me. I love that. Truth, complete, spectacular, leadership, love, divine, satisfied, regenerate. Good. Free and grounded with nature. Good. Intuition, joy, creativity. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you guys. Flourish, strength, congruence, femininity, divinely blessed, prosperity, victory, mastery, success, everything, strong, connected, joy. I love seeing all of your guys' names here. I'm so happy you're here. Harmony, I love it, love it, love it. Laughter, powerhouse, expansion, shine, effortless shine. Love, 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 love. All right, you guys. So these words have created the energy that we're all going to live in the new year. We're going to live into these energies from this vibration. From this vibration, you start here, and from this vibration, you can generate a game plan or action steps or strategies that are going to get you to the result you want. So in the past, you've always been making plans and taking actions and being guided in ways that would keep you in harmony with your old vibration. Right? And you're not wrong for that. It's just the law of vibration. It's how the world works, right? Now you're in the vibration of where you're going. Now you're in the vibration of the new world, the new reality. So from here on out, your intuitive nudges are going to be conspiring to deliver 3D plans and 3D action steps and 3D strategies and experiences that keep you in harmony with this vibration, this word. Everything from here on out resonates with this word as you hold this vibration. So take one more deep breath in and embody this energy and release it out, just detaching from any and all expectations and just being in the new vibration, feeling it completely move in as your default setting. Good. Feel that coming in as your default setting. And just kind of allow any stress or any fear to release as you just become this vibration effortlessly now. Go ahead, and we're going to ask the body, we're going to ask the field of energy, what would it take for me to embody this vibration effortlessly? What would it take for this to be my default state? Oh, awesome, you guys. Breathe that in. So this is, again, this is the law of vibration. This is how the universe is working. All right, so bring it on, universe. We are ready. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. It was so much fun to start the year off with this. This is how the universe is working. This is the way the universe naturally works, is to become a vibrational match. And for those of you guys, I know a lot of you guys have already signed up. And for those of you guys who want to work with me next year, I will share my screen. For those of you guys who want to keep doing this work and aligning with the laws of the universe, next year, and actually a month from now, the first program that I'm offering is a 4-week Universal Law School program in February. So this is an informational course where I've selected what I view as some of the most important laws of the universe. A lot of you guys know about the law of attraction, and today we touched on the law of vibration and the law of repulsion, but there are so many more, and life gets really good and actually a lot easier when you understand these laws of the universe and align your energy with them. So on Mondays and Tuesdays in February, I'm going to be doing 30-minute webinars where you can learn these laws of the universe and align your energy with them. And then I'm even going to be doing some clearing, because anywhere your beliefs and emotions and patterns have you sold on a reality that goes against these laws, kind of the ways that the universe is naturally working, you're going to want to clear those so that you can become a vibrational match for things working this way in your life. And the beauty of this course is that you can make it what you want. You can show up and you can simply meditate and soak in the frequency that I'm bringing in, kind of like today. Or you can focus on a specific intention that you have, and you can use the information I'm teaching and apply it toward that intention. You can be like me and take notes on these laws of the universe, or you can share this information with your own communities, because that's the cool thing about this course. Universal laws are public domain. So everything I'm teaching kind of belongs to all of us, and you can pass it along to your communities. You can make social media posts, you can make reels, blogs, videos, or weave this information into your own courses, because this information about how the universe is naturally working when we get our human stuff out of the way, this is helpful for everybody, and it's not trademarked by me by any means. It's kind of like a college course, but for life. It's continuing education for anyone who's studying energy and life and the universe. And my intention for creating Universal Law School is that you guys are going to kind of refine it over and over and over. So maybe you'll listen to it the first time around and learn the information. A few weeks down the road, maybe you'll need a quick vibe tune up and you'll listen to one here, another one there. For myself, I know that sometimes for me, like when even just watching an inspirational YouTube video or listening to an audio of somebody holding a high frequency will totally turn my day around and inspire me to create something new, or it'll inspire awesome content or a good idea. So my intention is that this Universal Law School course will be that for you. It's my hope that you're going to get as much from these concepts as I got from them when I learned them a few years ago in a course that I took, and that it will serve you for not only weeks and months, but years to come, that it'll be something that you can always go back to for a quick vibe tune up, for a quick remembrance of how the universe is naturally working. When you get your old programming out of the way, it helps you kind of tune in without having to go through big clearings. And so, so I'm very, very excited. I know a lot of you guys are already enrolled. I'm very honored that you enrolled early. The course that I took, when I learned all of these, I took a course where these were applied to business. And that course was $2,500 and obviously well worth it, but I'm making it $555 and offering it live only this one time. And right now I actually have a pre-sale price of $497 that's up on my website until the end of tonight. And so that was actually supposed to come down on New Year's, but I left it up till today because I knew a lot of you, I was supposed to do this webinar on New Year's. So I left it open. So you can register for this vibrationally attuned course at highwattliving.com/law school. And actually, as soon as you register, you'll have access to a Law of Abundance bonus clearing video. This was our December Possibility Squad clearing. So for those of you who weren't in Possibility Squad, you'll have immediate access to that so you can start activating the Law of Abundance. But if you guys have any questions about Universal Law School, please feel free to ask me here. Or check out the site. So I answer a lot of frequently asked questions there as well. But yeah, it's highwattliving.com/law school. And then for those of you guys looking down the road, The other program that I'm offering in 2022 is a 4-week financial intuition course, which is a bit more intensive and more interactive. That's going to take place in May, and that's limited to 25 people because I'll be hosting Q&A and doing clearings each week. So I have to limit space to ensure that I can fit everybody in and kind of read the specific blocks that are coming up. And that course is one that I've put a lot of time and care into cultivating and creating. I did market research last year, and I worked with some frequency formulas from healers who shared that really helped some absolutely just like mind-blowing, amazing breakthroughs to come through for me about financial intuition. Like I told you before, I started taking it, and I made an investment that paid off extremely well, quickly, and very aligned. And so I'm going to be teaching you everything I learned through my own process of having taken those formulas and embodying some of the concepts that I'm going to teach. So I had to develop a course because I was living out the downloads of that information. So I'll be sending an email out about that in the spring if space is still available after pre-sales. We're actually half full because some of you guys already stumbled on my site, which I'm very honored and happy and excited that some of you guys are already kind of reading into what you're going to need for next year. It made me happy to see your registrations, and I'm just happy that you committed to that program early with me. It's going to be really impactful on your finances for the rest of your life. So I appreciate that you're able to kind of feel into that and immediately know how awesome it's going to be. And thank you guys who registered early. And for the rest of you, if you want to check that out, that financial intuition course is the information's at highwattliving.com/financial-intuition. And the site actually has a lot of information about it. So you can get clear on what you're going to learn, what's included. There's some bonus meditations and some incredible healers who share water formulas that you'll have the option to use. I say they're optional, but oh my gosh, they're so unbelievably powerful that I should make them required, but they're always optional. But as I said, Universal Law School is going to be the first thing that we do. I'm super excited for Universal Law School. I've done everything I can to make it available to as many people as possible. And I hope to have you guys join me. There's room for everyone. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, it's at highwattliving, because I will be sharing some, as I am getting ready for the course over the next month, I'll be sharing some fun videos and posts about some of the universal laws, just so we can start playing in the energy before the course starts. And then of course, anyone who wants to do a private session or a series of private sessions with my coaches, Claudia and Katrina, you guys can book those at highwattliving.com. And I have the Possibility Squad promo code. If you want to do a single session, you are welcome to. We have one more day of the Possibility Squad promo code. You can get $44 off a single session with Claudia or Katrina if you use the promo code POSSIBLE when you book a single session. All right. So that is all for today. Let me see if I have any questions. Thank you guys. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited to have some of you guys in law school. I'm so excited that a lot of you guys are kind of just ready to learn all that stuff. I promise it's so much easier to live your life when you align your energy with these laws of the universe. So I'm just excited about your enthusiasm, and I'm excited to teach all this stuff. Cool, cool, cool. All right, you guys. Well, Happy New Year. I will see you in Universal Law School, I hope. And I'm excited to hear and see what you create in your life in 2022. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and see you soon. Adios.